Hey, man, as I promised in the last one, we're back again.
Yep.
And since we back again,
It's the rundown, baby.
it's time for the rundown, man.
Yeah.
Run them down.
Last week, I had a record of 11-5. I was sitting really nice last week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right now, I'm sitting at 20-12.
We both went 9-7 on week one.
Yep.
Both went 9-7. I went 10-6. Respectable. He had 11-5. He got me by a game this week. It was cute.
Yeah.
But it's week 3.
Week 3.
It's week 3. We neck and neck on this record thing. So let's go ahead and hear it, man. Let's hear about this rundown. First game of the week. I'm gonna let you introduce it since you love him so much.
Mm-hmm.
Go and tell us about it since
It's
you know every
time.
fucking thing.
To get into the rundown, baby. New York Giants, Thursday night football in San Francisco. The Niners are favored by 10 beans, man. 10 beans.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, this game right here, both teams are on a short week.
Yeah.
Giants just had a major comeback win. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. San Francisco is going to go ahead and take this one.
Okay.
This is I believe this is their home opener, if I'm not mistaken. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Saquon got injured. We can't win without Saquon. I'm going to just go ahead and say that. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Niners.
I mean, you've been advocating for Daniel Jones really hard.
Yeah.
Really hard. Which is surprising because I thought Saquon was your favorite player on the team. But you've been advertising.
Hey, that's my quarterback.
And
man.
Daniel Jones, this is my quarterback.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're gonna get their ass beat. I understand why it's 10 points. No Saquon. We seen when Saquon ain't generating the offense. We seen how that went in week 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, no Saquon. I ain't got no faith in him.
That's a fact.
That's just me being straight up.
Move along.
Taking the Niners in case you didn't figure that out.
Right. This is your game.
Hey man, shout out my guy, man. You see that A hat? Nice Coca-Cola bottom on it. This is a Coca-Cola Manolo Prado special right here. But since we talking about Atlanta, gotta talk about them Atlanta Falcons, man. Atlanta Falcons versus the Detroit Lions.
In Detroit.
In D-Town.
The Lions are favored by 3.5.
3.5
Some
points.
books said 3, but 3.5.
It's a tight one. I understand it. I think this game is gonna play out much like that Green Bay game played out. I'm expecting some tussling, some jostling back and forth. Fourth quarter, you know, it's gonna be put up or shut up time. The Lions have a lot of experience in this space.
Mm-hmm.
They spent the last 2 years tussling in 6-point games, spreads, late games.
Close games, yeah.
So I think they got a lot of experience. I understand why they're the favorite here. But I'm feeling 3-0 in my spirit, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm feeling 3-0 in my
It's a
spirit.
possibility. I like what Atlanta's been doing, running the football.
Timestamp that. You
Yeah.
don't hear him say, I like what Atlanta's been
running
doing.
the football. I
often.
like what they're doing. Throwing the football. They let the reins off of Desmond a little bit this weekend. They let him throw it a little bit. I like what I
Drake
saw.
showed up.
I like what I saw on third down from Desmond. If he didn't make a nice pass on 3rd and 15, he took off running and got on 3rd and 7.
He's starting to make some decent decisions.
So Atlanta's moving in the right direction. Detroit's at home. They just lost to Seattle.
And
Tough
Jared
win.
Goff has been playing extremely clean football.
Yep.
No turnovers, for real.
This is going to be a good game to watch.
I think. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say it.
I'm taking the Lions
Yeah.
at home.
Oh, dang.
I'm taking the Lions at home. Bounce back win at home. Atlanta is since 2020. Atlanta is 8-17 on the road. All right, you hear that?
This is a
Since
new team,
2020, Atlanta is 8-17 on the road. They're not a good road team. The Detroit Lions. I'm taking Detroit at home.
I mean, honestly, I'm not that mad at that. Detroit has been one of my favorite betting teams over the past couple of years. So I'm not that mad at that, honestly. But I do feel like Atlanta has what it takes to take this one. Honestly, I feel like this game could definitely go either way. It's going to boil down to who has either the most takeaways and most penalties. I think this game is going to be decided on that because somebody's going to give up a pass. The secondary is going to break down somewhere on both sides. Somebody's going to score off of that. The run game is strong.
Jahmyr Gibbs
has to show up. Jahmyr Gibbs has to show up, do some things. Bijan has to continue doing what he been doing. Tyler Algier, give me a week 1 performance. We right there in it. So, yeah, that's where we at with that one. I mean, I ain't mad at that. I'm taking the Falcons. He taking Detroit. Yeah, I ain't mad at it,
Got a split here. Got to.
Next game on the slate is the Buffalo Bills versus the Washington Commanders. The Commanders are 6.5-point underdogs at home. I know how much you love a home dog, but how do you feel about this one?
Washington and Buffalo. Washington can't compete with Buffalo, even at home. I'm going to go ahead and put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Buffalo is on a rampage right now. They're pissed off that they lost. We can't say a
rampage.
Listen, hear me out. They're pissed off that they lost on prime time to the Jets on a game that they should have won. Josh Allen, he has a vendetta. He's pissed off, and he's damn sure not about to lose to the Commanders. I bet I can guarantee you that.
Okay, you gonna give me a Charles Barkley
guarantee?
That's cute. I'm inclined to agree with you though. I do think the Washington Commanders have shown that they are better than people think, and they are not to be underestimated.
But they didn't. They played the Cardinals and the Broncos.
You didn't say that. You said it was a big comeback win when the Giants beat the Cardinals. Big comeback. But now it's just the Cardinals. You see this? Anyway. Yeah. I'm inclined to go with the Bills though. I'm not gonna contest you too hard on that. I do think Josh Allen wants to come back and play a good game. Wants to continue win. He believes his team is a Super Bowl team.
I appreciate it.
And he want to prove it this year. He ain't playing around.
That's it.
So I'm going to take the Bills on that one. Next game on the slate, Carolina Panthers versus your new second team, the Seattle Seahawks.
Seattle's probably going to be – hey, listen, it's not my favorite team. Listen, Seattle did me good last week. That's all I'm going to say, okay? I told y'all take Seattle last week, and what they do, they covered and they won, all right?
All right.
Seattle is getting 5.5 at home versus the Carolina Panthers. I think this is just an easy one to say what's going to happen here. The Carolina Panthers 0-2. Bryce Young's at quarterback. They don't have any weapons. They haven't identified who's that guy. Is it Hayden Hurst? Is it Adam Thielen? They don't know who that guy is, right? I think they started to piece it together towards the end of the game on Monday night. But this is Seattle at home, the 12th man. They're coming off a nice win on the road. Carolina isn't going to be ready for that. So I'm taking Seattle.
I'm inclined to agree again.
You're going to say that a lot.
Maybe. We'll see. I'm inclined to agree again because, like I've been saying since week 1, the Carolina Panthers aren't ready yet. I do think they'll continue to play better. They had a 2017 game against the New Orleans Saints. So they're showing some competitiveness. They're showing some fight. But again, like you said, young quarterback, they got to get it together. They got to figure out who they are.
Yeah.
They could go 10 minutes down the street and still be lost right now.
They don't have any identity right now.
So they just got to establish their identity and figure out where the hell they are. But once they do, I think, they can be dangerous. Mm-hmm. But not right now.
Nah. Not at all.
So next game on the slate, we have the Chicago Bears versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
In Arrowhead. The Chiefs are favored by 12.5 at home.
A whopper of a 12.5 points. I think this is the largest point spread of the week.
Yeah, it might be. It might be.
So if I'm not mistaken, it's the largest of the week. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Easy peasy. There's nothing else to be said. The Chicago Bears, their defense is terrible. The Chicago Bears, their offense is terrible. Justin Fields is out there running with a chicken's head cut off.
They lost too.
Not making good decisions.
Them boys 5 minutes down the road and they look lost.
Not making good decisions. He's throwing interceptions on screens. How the hell do you do that? You know what I'm saying?
They just reading them, I guess. They
were guys.
back there.
He's not making the right reads. He's not throwing it to the right person. I don't know what it is, but there's guys
They
running
need to
wide
meditate
open, and
before
he's
the
not hitting
game.
them.
Just as a team, just meditate, calm down, let the game come to you.
They just
Slow it down.
Let Justin ball.
and let him cook. Let him do it. Let him get on the wok pan and cook it up his way. But you can't keep doing that, which y'all been doing and win a game, especially not against the Chiefs. I no way in hell I'm taking them.
Nah, the Chiefs not about to lose to the Bears at home in Arrowhead.
Not at home. Not healthy. Not with Chris Jones back. Not with Kelsey.
Right.
No.
Not a happening.
Not with Patrick Mahomes getting a whole bunch of new money.
Not at all.
No, not happening. Next game on the slate, the Denver Broncos versus the Miami Dolphins.
The high-powered Miami Dolphins at home, their home opener against the Denver Broncos.
Points.
6.5-point favorites. The Denver Broncos, they're just...
Them damn Broncos, listen.
Tell me.
I said if somebody can write this ship, it's Sean Payton.
Mm-hmm. But
I don't know if your captain, Russell Wilson, steering the boat off of a fucking cliff right now. I don't know what's going on. He played better. He did get some fantasy points. He got Mims to, give him some spark. I seen some nice flashes, but I don't know what is happening at key moments in the game where the Broncos are just not putting it together, whether it be offense or defense. I don't know.
Yeah.
But something ain't right.
Nah.
Something still ain't right.
And I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't about to get right in Miami either. It's going to get a little bit worse.
Them Dolphins about to ride the shit out of that Bronco.
Yeah.
All right. The point spread might need to be 17.
Yeah, it's -6.5. That's touchdowns. I mean, Miami is the side, man. Miami is the side. There's nothing else to be said. I mean, Miami, you got the Penguin and the Cheetah, and they got Mostert. They ran all over New England this weekend. So they got some confidence in the run game.
That's scary. They get a run game, man. They got Waddle and Hill.
Fastest team in the league, man. So
fast as shit. They got 4 dudes running under 4.4. That is ridiculous.
That's nuts. That's insane.
So yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins.
He
taking the Dolphins.
Yeah.
I don't know what you taking, but if you do take the Broncos country. Let's ride. Moving right along.
The only motherfuckers taking the Broncos are Broncos fans. And they probably ain't even taking them because
they're not taking the Broncos either. Moving right along to the next game, we have the Houston Texans versus the Jacksonville
Jaguars.
Jacksonville Jaguars are a 9-point favorite in this one.
At home.
Houston,
we have a problem. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. This is a division game. It might be closer than the 9 points, to be completely honest. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, the Jags are a little pissed off. They really wanted the Chiefs last week. They didn't get them. So they might put some energy, some real energy, and pummel the Texans.
I'm expecting Ridley to have a monster.
Yeah, but the Texans, they once again, they're a young team. They're kind of like the Panthers, right? The quarterback is trying to figure it out. They lost to Houston. They lost to the Colts. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Richardson was done in the first quarter.
And still managed to get damn near 18 fantasy points.
He scored twice. So early. You know what I mean? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm riding with the Jags on this one, man. At home, give me the Jags.
Okay. I mean, I'm riding with the Jags, too. I'm not 100% convinced on that point spread, but I am riding with the Jags to win the game for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The firepower is there. I expect Ridley to have another monster, like I said. I don't know if Zay Jones is playing. I think he was listed as questionable. But between Zay Jones, Christian Kirk,
ETN,
Ingram, somebody's going to show up and get some production in the second part. That's the only thing I don't like about Jacksonville right now. I don't know who the hell is going to show up as your second person or your first person for that matter, because it wasn't like Ridley had a crazy good second game. Mm-hmm. But I'm expecting him to bounce back.
He dropped 2 touchdowns, though.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I'm expecting him to bounce back from that. He seems highly motivated, so I know he doesn't want that type of disappointment hanging over him too long. So yeah, I'm expecting Ridley to show up, and then we're gonna see what we get out of those other guys. But like you said, Houston, we have a problem. Hopefully, Will Anderson can cause some disruption and fuck up something in the backfield, help him out a little bit or something. I don't know.
I ain't hoping for it.
But yeah.
Not I.
Next game on the slate, we have the Indianapolis Colts versus the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are an 8-point favorite at home.
Ravens 8-point favorite at home. The Colts, I don't know if Anthony Richardson is playing. He had a concussion, so I don't know what the status of him is.
Yeah.
So I don't know that just yet. It's still early.
I don't know if they're going to clear him for a concussion protocol that fast, but I did see them clear somebody
But
in 1 week.
if he plays, I think, they cover the 8. If he doesn't play, then I don't think they cover the 8.
Do you see any similarities between Richardson and Lamar Jackson?
Absolutely not. Lamar can throw the ball a lot better.
Okay. I mean, I feel like you didn't give Richardson some time. He only played like 5 quarters.
Yeah, in those 5 quarters, I've seen him run the football for touchdowns and not throw them. I'll tell you that. He's bigger, he's physical, like he's a big dude. You know what I'm saying? He's like 6'4", 6'5", 250. He's huge.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the Ravens are winning this one at home.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
The Ravens have shown me enough for me to put faith in them to win this home game.
Even with all the injuries, right?
Even with all the injuries, the Colts are also injured. Got a great running back sitting out. So, hey, and your quarterback, running back, I don't know. It's not looking good. No. So, yeah, I'm going to go Ravens. Next game on the slate.
Your boys.
Bolt up. Bolt up, man. Bolt up. Pick your head up. The Los Angeles Chargers versus the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings are a 1-point favorite in some books.
Because they're at home.
They're the home favorite. It's really a pick 'em. I understand why it's a pick 'em. The Chargers have had a hell of a hard time closing games.
Both their defenses are terrible.
And the Vikings defense is still not giving.
The over-under is 54.5. Hammer the over. No defense will be played.
Defense being played today.
Hammer the over.
Put Keenan Allen in starting on your fantasy. Do that. Do that if you know what's good for you. But hammer the over. I'm not an over guy, but I'm tempted to take an over on that.
I kind of like that.
You kind of like it? You want to add it to your list? Over? Yeah. It's 54.5. They both might drop 30. They might score 700 because apparently nobody's playing fucking defense on these teams. So, yeah. But with these two teams, who you picking?
Ooh, this one's tough. This one is tough because both of these teams
have let me down.
They both of these teams are must win because we're talking about 2 playoff teams last year.
Yeah.
That both started off 0-2.
Yeah.
That both are having somewhat defensive struggles.
Yeah.
You know
They're
what I'm
getting
saying?
some good wide receiver production.
Yeah. It's going to be a shootout for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Something wants me to go Chargers. Something wants me to go Chargers, but I don't want to get fucked again. I just don't.
Fuck me, man.
I just don't. You know what? I'm going to take the Chargers on this one. They're facing a lot of scrutiny.
Whoa.
I'm taking the Chargers on the road to beat the Minnesota Vikings. Let's go, Chargers.
Shocker.
Don't screw me this time.
You didn't take. Well, they not a dog. You didn't take the home team, but wow, I'm stunned. I'm picking the Chargers off the strength because I gotta bolt up and I gotta believe that Herbert, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams can put up enough against that Vikings defense that has also been abysmal.
But they played pretty. I like how they played against Philadelphia.
Well, let me retract my previous statement.
I like how
they weren't abysmal against Philadelphia. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with Philly when we was talking about takeaways in our lsk
See, the Vikings, they got Brian Flores as a defensive coordinator now. So they playing a little bit better. They play a different type of scheme with it. You know
okay. And maybe they need some time to adjust, settle in, get used to it, all that good stuff.
I'm taking the Chargers, though.
But I'm still taking the Chargers.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Chargers because I got to
me
believe.
Don't make me regret it.
Herbert, please.
Don't make me regret it. It's not please. Herbert. He's not the problem.
Yeah, he's not, but still, I need him.
He's not the problem, bro.
Do something out there.
It's
Rile
not
him up. Pump him up.
He's gonna do.
Talk to the defense. Do something. Talk to Staley.
It's your coach.
Talk to Staley. Lock him in the closet in the second half. Let the defensive coordinator do something.
Your coach is the problem.
Moving
along.
Next game, the New England Patriots versus the New York Jets. Jets. The Jets are an underdog at home.
Home dogs against New England. And you want to know why?
2.5 points.
You want to know why?
I know why.
2 words. Zach Wilson.
I know. I know why. I get it. Zach Wilson, I feel like he's under attack. It ain't even his fault why he under attack.
It's not. It's the damn Jets' fault because they selected him so damn high.
It's not even his fault why he under attack for real.
No.
But
he thought he was going to chill this season.
Yeah, I think the Patriots defense got enough to distract the Jets offense enough.
Mm-hmm.
Belichick, he's going to take away that one thing that you do best, so you're going to have to find another way to win, and they already limited.
Yeah,
they have a lot of defensive intensity, a lot of dogs over there. You know, they show some fight. Not much against Dallas.
No.
But I think the defense can do something with the Patriots offense.
Yeah, for sure.
But I also think the Patriots defense can do something with that Jets offense.
Yeah.
If Aaron was there, it'd be a different conversation.
New England, better coach. New England, better quarterback. I'm taking that all day over the Jets.
Unfortunately, I have to take New England.
Yeah, I'm taking New England on this one on the road to beat the New York Jets.
Jets.
Because here, listen, check this out. So the Jets against Dallas, they only had one play offensively that put them in the end zone.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's the guy you've been trying to get rid of on fantasy.
Outside of that, the Jets ain't really do nothing. And if you expect the Jets are going to have to score some points on defense to make some shit happen.
Yeah.
In this game, I don't see that coming because Sauce Gardner dropped the pick 6 against Dallas. So
Sauce is good, though. He might bounce back. And I don't know which Mac Jones we getting this week.
Right.
So I don't love it, but I do think the New England Patriots. Next game on the slate is the New Orleans Aints.
Who that nation?
Versus the Green Bay Packers that just got packed the fuck up by
Go
the Falcons.
Pack, go.
Yeah, he said that last week. And we sent their ass right back to Green Bay to be 2-point favorites. Now I am actually cheering Go Pack, go against the Saints. So, Jordan Love, he played a pretty clean game against the Falcons, but it wasn't enough. The Saints they've been doing enough to win the game.
Yeah.
They have
below
done that.
average offensively.
Yeah, but I don't think they've lived up to their potential with all of those weapons they have at wide receiver. I don't know if it's a Derek Carr thing. I don't know if it's an offensive scheme thing. I don't know, but
who you got?
I'm leaning towards the Packers defense. I'm leaning towards the Packers because Jordan Love has been playing pretty clean, and the defense is still playing pretty strong. And as I said, what I said about New Orleans Saints offense, my only concern about the Packers is AJ Dillon ain't giving you enough production at running back.
He's not going to.
He's not going to give you enough production at running back.
He's not going to. Aaron Jones is that guy.
And he's not playing. Or he's still doubtful. I
don't know. I'm not sure.
I think he's still out or doubtful. But I don't have high hopes of him playing this week. So, with that being said, I still want to take the Packers. But it's a close one. I see why it's a 2-point spread.
Who you getting?
I'm still taking the Packers.
You taking the Packers? Okay.
I'm still taking the Packers. I do think it's going to be close.
Yeah, it is.
And the Saints have found ways to win games, but I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the Saints on this one, man. I'm going to take the Saints.
It's not a bad pick.
I'm going to take the Saints. You know, I like the Saints defense. They get a pass rush with their front four. You know what I'm saying? So they can drop more defenders in the secondary.
They do.
You know what I mean?
It's not a bad bet.
If no Aaron Jones, no dub for Green Bay. That's just what it is. I'm gonna just leave it at that because without Aaron Jones, I don't think Green Bay has enough for Jordan Love. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they got Christian Watson, he's out too. You know what I mean? No, if they come back, then
you think they need enough. They need enough of a support with the run game to give Jordan Love.
Yeah, it's not even a run game though, because Aaron
Jordan
Jones
Love has been playing pretty good.
Aaron Jones helps in the passing game. You know what I'm saying? So he's another weapon offensively for him.
That makes sense.
Out the backfield.
That makes sense.
And the reason why Green Bay won their first game was because of Aaron Jones out the backfield.
Okay.
So, but I'm gonna take the Saints on this one, anticipating that Aaron Jones is not playing.
Okay, that's fair. I'm not mad at that pick at all. I just ain't taking the Aints.
And I got him to win a division, so I need him to win.
The Tennessee Titans versus the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are a 3-point favorite in this one at home. I don't know about that.
I don't know about it either.
He's writing some down right now. I don't know about that. I'm leaning towards Tennessee on that one. Money line. No Nick Chubb. That was still prayers up. That was a bad injury. I ain't like it. But no Nick Chubb. Deshaun Watson. What did the dude say? What did the dude say from the video?
He said
it's a rabbit. He knows it.
He knows
I'm not
it.
ready to throw in the towel
He said
on
Deshaun Watson is done, and he knows it.
I don't know if I'm ready to go that far yet with Deshaun Watson, but that team does not have it together yet. It's just not enough firepower going right now. We're gonna see Jerome Ford stepped up when Nick Chubb went down. One thing about, and you said they snuck Kareem Hunt through the back door to try and get him back on the team. They had a conversation with him.
Yeah, they talking to him. They hollering at him real quick.
I had to holler at him real quick. Hey, Brody.
I'm gonna just tell you, like, it's gonna take some adjusting, and I don't think 1 week is gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me Tennessee to go ahead and win this game. I'm on the Tennessee side.
Yeah, they are a run centric team, and you got your leading rusher out for the season now.
Yeah.
I don't know what Jerome Ford is going to do multiple games, and the Tennessee Titans run defense is pretty good. I don't know what they can do with passing. Tennessee does have D-Hop, so I think that'll open it up enough along with Derrick Henry to give Tennessee the win. It's going to be a close one, though. I don't expect a lot of points. I'm actually anticipating the under on that game. It's 39.5. I'm considering it. I don't like overs and unders a lot, but I'm considering that one. Next game on the slate. Dallas Cowboys. We're getting into them 4 o'clock games. Oh, it's only one 4 o'clock game. Interesting. Dallas Cowboys versus the Arizona Cardinals.
The game of the week.
They love the Cowboys.
Yeah, they love the Cowboys.
So the Cowboys are a 12-point favorite on the road against Arizona.
Safe to say that's an easy cover. Give me Dallas.
Dallas has shown that defense is a monster.
Yeah.
They put the Giants to a screeching halt in week 1. They slowed down a hobbled Jets to only 10 points last week and dropped another 40 ball. Was it? 30 ball. I'm going to go with the Cowboys.
Cardinals got no chance. No shot. Give me the Cowboys.
No chance
to win.
That's what you got.
And cover. Might be my best bet of the week.
To win and cover
by 12.
You don't think Dobbs got enough magic, bro?
Hell nah.
You don't think they got enough defensive intensity? No testicular fortitude? Nothing? I hate to talk about them that bad, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Next up. Prime time. Pittsburgh Steelers waiting all day for Sunday night versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders are at home in Vegas, baby. 2.5-point favorites. I don't know. I don't don't know again. I don't know about that.
Some good matchups this week.
It's a good matchup, but I don't know about 2.5 favorites against the Steelers.
I can see why they think that, because Steelers ain't had no offense, man.
But they got hellfire defense.
That offense was trash. That offense was trash.
But they got one of the Watt brothers.
Yeah.
They do know how to cause a turnover. Yeah, the offense definitely leaves something to be desired.
Yeah.
I'll say that. But the Raiders ain't been doing that damn much to really just be that much better.
They just got blown out by Buffalo.
So what have the Raiders done to be a favorite in this game?
They lost by 3 to New Orleans or something, or 1 to New Orleans, I think.
So what have the Raiders done to be a favorite in this game?
I don't know. They haven't done anything. It's more about Pittsburgh's offense not being good because of what we just saw.
My bad. I'm looking for a yellow towel that I can wave around. I'm picking the Steelers.
Hey, you might be. I think you're right, my brother. I think you're right. I think I think the Steelers are going to get it right offensively. I think they're going to figure something out offensively. They know where they lack at. They know. Tomlin, he was approached by it at his presser. He knows that the
Tomlin
offense
is a smart coach, man.
He knows that the offense is an issue. I think the Steelers are gonna get this dub, man. Because all the Raiders got is Jimmy Garoppolo. They got a good offense.
When was the last time the Steelers had a losing record? Exactly.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think Tomlin does enough to figure it out. He's a smart coach. Mm-hmm. They haven't had a losing record in a very long time, and that is because, well, the coach knows how to coach, and the coach knows how to figure out games where they should win. And I think the Steelers do enough to win this game against the Raiders, who haven't shown me much. I'm not saying that the Raiders are bad. I'm just saying that they haven't shown me enough to show me or justify why they're that much better than the Steelers.
That's a fact, bro. I agree with you. That's a good point. I like that. I like that take, and I'm gonna side with you on that one.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna
take your side on that one.
Next game on the slate, we're getting into Monday Night Football, another doubleheader. Why didn't we get the memo that we was doing doubleheaders on Monday now?
I don't know.
But anyway, we have the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Eagles are 5-point favorites on the road in Tampa.
Who you got?
Who I got? Who you got?
I'm taking Philly, man.
Okay.
I'm taking Philly. Philly on the road. I think Philly's just a better team than Tampa Bay. This is this defense, this Philadelphia defense. It has some injuries, you know what I'm saying, here and there. But I think against Baker Mayfield, they're going to be able to do what they got to do to get the dub. So I'm taking Philly.
They're going to bake against Baker. Listen, Jalen Hurts has not played his best football yet. They've won these first two games. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I didn't like how they won them, but they won them. The run game was phenomenal last week against the Vikings, but we've already discussed that the Vikings defense leaves a lot to be desired. Tampa Bay has surprised a lot of people and showed some strength that was unexpected. But with that being said, I'm going to go with the Eagles on this one again. I like them on the road. Like you said, I think they're a better team. And it really just boils down to that. It's not because that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have been playing bad, because I think they've been playing really well. But
that stops now.
That stops now. All good things must come to an end.
Yeah. Get off that.
And it might be this week.
Yeah, it is this week.
So we're gonna see. But I'm leaning Eagles. I'm all the way in on the Eagles. Next game on the slate, last game, Los Angeles Rams versus the Scruggle Natty Bengals.
Cincinnati Bungles.
Nasty Natty Bums.
Cincinnati is favorite at home.
Let me stop talking shit. I gotta go to Cincinnati.
Rams on the road. I'm gonna put it like this: must-win game for Cincinnati.
It gotta be.
Their season is on the line.
It is.
Must-win game for Cincinnati. I'm gonna go ahead and take Cincinnati on Monday night to get the dub.
It is a must-win game. Their season is definitely hanging in the balance. This game only has a 1.5 point spread. in Cincinnati's favor. But with that being said, I'm taking the Rams.
Because Joe Burrow might not be playing. I don't think he's going to play.
If Joe Burrow's playing, that spread is shifting the other direction fast.
Yeah.
But even if he is playing, what the fuck has he done for the first 2 weeks to show me that they are that much better than the Rams?
Nothing.
The Rams have been surprisingly well, everything considered. Even without their number one target, they found a new number one that is torching shit.
Yeah.
Nakua, Tutu, I think they're going to give me enough. Kyron Williams came in, snatched the RB1 spot.
It'll be a huge win for the Rams if they get
It'll be a huge win, but I like them in this spot. I'm not going to lie. I'm taking the Rams.
Woo, that's hot take. But it ain't that. Hey, I can't get mad at it. I can't get mad at it.
Taking the Rams.
I can't get mad at it.
Y'all do what y'all want, but I'm taking the Rams.
Cincinnati got to win this one. Joe Burrow or not, it's a must win for them boys. They got to.
Nah, for sure. For sure. But you guys, that's all the games, man.
That's the rundown.
That's the rundown, baby. So y'all know what you got to stay tuned for.
You know what time it is.
You already know what you got to stay tuned for.
You know what time it is.
Act dumbfounded, lost.
Now it's time to win you some money. Now we about to get into the next segment. Week 3 best bets, man. So what are your week 3 best bets? 3 bets of the week that you know that you have a strong feeling that they're going to cash in and get these motherfuckers paid.
My 3.
Who you got?
Well, one of them I just said. Well, hold on, let me hold off on that. I'm going to take the Eagles to win. Fuck it. I put the Eagles money line, but I'm not mad at them on the 5 points. If you want to get more bang for your buck, if you want to be a more conservative bet, take a money line. But I like the Eagles. That's my best bet. The Dolphins. They too damn fast. They too damn good. I like the Dolphins in this spot here. 6.5 points, take them. And also the Bills. That is my third. I feel like the Dolphins playing the Broncos, which I don't know what happens to them at the end of the games. And I feel like the Bills are just better than the Commanders, even though the Commanders have been tough. The Bills got shit to prove. Taking them 3.
My 3 bets, man. You guys write these down. Go to your books right now. Go ahead and play these. Plug these in right now before the numbers go crazy. Right now. So my first one, I am taking the Dallas Cowboys -12. Yes, I said it. They will cover the spread.
Big spreads.
Big spread. I usually don't do it, but I'm confident in the Dallas defense to prevent the Cardinals from doing any damn thing. And one thing about Dallas, they will beat the shit out of sorry teams. They will let the world know that they are
Jared Jones
dominant.
walking to the locker room, he said, kill them.
They will beat the shit out of sorry teams. That's one thing about Dallas, all right? So take Dallas -12.
Okay.
Seattle -5.5 at home versus the Carolina Panthers.
That's your second favorite team. I get it.
Seattle at home, the 12th man. Bryce Young ain't gonna have nothing. He ain't gonna know what to do with it.
I'm definitely not mad at that bet. Write that shit down.
Carolina ain't gonna do anything about it. Seattle -5.5.
Okay.
And my last bet of the week.
Okay.
The Baltimore Ravens -8 at home versus the Colts. Take it, book it, lock it in.
Okay.
Seal it. So those are my 3.
I might play your parlay too.
Those are my 3.
I might be inclined to play that little 3 parlay. I ain't mad at it.
Those are my 3.
I like it.
And I one more.
Yeah.
One more.
Who you got?
The Chargers Vikings over 54.5.
Okay. I thought you was about to pick one of them.
No. Chargers Vikings over 54.5.
I know what we said, but I don't know about best.
Chargers Vikings over 54.5.
Yeah, they can't play no defense. I ain't mad. Yeah. I guess if I throw a bonus in there under on what was that, 39.5 on Tennessee and the Browns.
Oh yeah.
They both got one wide receiver apiece, and they best running back went down, and they still got a good running back over there, but they both like to play defense under.
And that's the best bets, man.
That's the best bets we got. But before you run off,
Okay. I'm not going anywhere.
do you hear that?
What?
You don't hear that dog barking? The folks want to know the dog of the week, bro.
Oh man, the dog of the week. We all love an underdog story. We all do. And every week there's at least one underdog to bite and show up and take
dog
that
catcher,
dub.
dog catcher bit the dog catcher in that ass. Get him. Who you got?
My underdog of the week, and I hate to say it. I hate to say it. Those goddamn Atlanta Falcons.
But you didn't pick them to win.
I didn't.
So how you got them as the dog of the week?
Because I can.
How does that work?
Because it works how I want it to work.
You just said you picked the Lions to win.
When it comes to it's about value.
What's good, everybody?
It's about value. It's about value. It's all about value. You gotta have the value is in the Atlanta Falcons. I don't see any value anywhere else.
I don't know what this guy's on. I don't know what he has.
Or you can take the
going
Titans.
on in his head. I don't know what he
I'm
has
all over the
going
place.
on in his head. But I can tell you my dog.
Who is it?
Like I said, I'm taking the Rams.
It's a good dog.
I'm taking the Rams. I'm an Aries. We like the Ram shit. I'm taking the Rams to ram that Bengal right off of the goddamn field. Especially if Joe Burrow is not playing. Catch that shit now. Go ahead and write it. Because you might catch a good line, because if they announce that Joe Burrow is not playing, that line is going to shift very quickly. So you might want to catch it early.
Yeah.
That's my dog. I feel like that's a great dog.
Hey, man.
It's a great Dane.
Let's do it.
Man, you heard everything we had to say.
You heard it. Heard it all.
You heard our rundown. You heard our best bets. You heard our dog barking.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it. So now ain't nothing left to do but like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, pull up. Join us in the group chat. We like arguing with people.
Yep.
I don't care. Sometimes I be on lunch break. I can argue with you. Go ahead, leave a comment. I'll talk back. Yeah, man, just pull up, stay tuned with us. More No Hedging is on the way, my brother. You got anything you want the people to know?
Hey, like you said, all I want y'all to know is subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for the next episode. Week 4 is on the way.
And y'all hit me up. Hit my DM. Hit the No Hedging DM. Hit me up directly. I don't care. Give me some help on fantasy. My fantasy team is going through some things.
Trash.
I have Cooper Kupp, and Cooper Kupp has been on IR, and my wide receiver production has been basura.
Ass, bro.
So help me out. I need something to do. I need some trade suggestions, something. I'm gonna probably post some on the gram or on the YouTube channel, whatever. Y'all pull up. Talk to me about that too, because I can't be going down 0-3.
It's going down.
Can't happen. You lost last week too. Whatever.
But until next time, we'll see you on the next episode. We out.
Peace.